Well, with bunnies and Easter egg hunts, we sometimes lose the true meaning of Easter. But Calvary Tabernacle Church in Beaumont is preparing for an Easter drama. And joining us with the details is Pastor Carl Vickery. Good to see you, and thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. Good to be here.
It sure is, and thank you. And you know, one thing that I like to see about this is that you said that you've kind of brought this to how it pertains to us today. Like what happened then in comparison to us today. Kind of explain that.
And that was kind of the vision from the start of this several months ago, around January, like I said, when we got the vision for it. The whole idea to me was so many times in life, it seems to me that we lose really what the point of Jesus dying, what the point of him being risen again or being beaten. We lose kind of contact with that and how it affects us today. And so my point of this Easter drama is to look at families that are struggling, look at families that may be just down on their luck a little bit, or possibly even just looking for hope, looking for answers, to figure out how what Jesus Christ did 2,000 years ago could bring those answers, and more importantly, bring that hope to families that are dealing with real life issues, such as what we walk through and deal with as a pastor every day. Families going through different things, situations in the economy, situations on their job, circumstances surrounding their family, all of those, and how can the gospel, how can Jesus Christ, and you know, so often we look and we think, man, that's a man that did that 2,000 years ago, and it seems like the world kind of looks and takes that, well, it's not really relevant today. And I want to bring that relevance back and say it is relevant today, and more importantly, that he is still the answer for the situations and problems that we face in society today.
Yeah, that kind of goes into my next question, and that is, you know, when you see this Easter drama, what are some of the things that you hope people learn from it when they walk out? What's the power?
More importantly, I want them to know truth. I want them to understand the true sacrifice that Jesus Christ paid. I know it's old and I know it's just cliché, but that should have been us up on that cross. And I want to bring that home to where today, when they walk out of Calvary Tabernacle on Saturday night or Sunday morning, that they can look over at their kids or their wife or their husband and say, he did that for me. And the Apostle Paul made one of the greatest statements and simplified the gospel and why we do what we do. He said, I live for Jesus because he died for me. Point blank, that was it. And I want to take it to the next level and say, not only did he die for you, but he rose for you. And in that resurrection, whatever you're dealing with, the things in life that are threatening you, you can have victory over them in 2014.
And I know that you were telling me that your wife actually had the vision to come up with this story, and that you guys sat down and wrote the script pretty much. You know, she wrote most of it, but you guys wrote it together.
Exactly.
Now, so this isn't that normal script that you kind of see every Easter.
No, not at all. This is something she had a dream one night and woke up and wrote it down and looked at me and said, you know, you're the wordsmith. Help me put words to what I want to see happen. And we looked it over and thought about it and walked through the scenes. And to be honest with you, script changes are still being made, trying to adjust it to be perfect coming Saturday night and Sunday morning.
Wow. And just talking about the blood, sweat, and tears that this group has put together, that the members of your church, the people in this play, have put together.
80 something people have come together to make this happen, between the lights and the smoke and the props and everything that's taking place. We figured it up the other day. There's right around almost 90, 86, 87 people that are involved in the cast itself in some way or another. So tremendous effort on the church's part. I got to give hats off to them.
And as a mother of a 2-year-old, one thing that, you know, it's not really for the younger kids. Is that, or would you?
I would say be careful, and what I mean by that is, you know, bring them. We have a nursery provided, but if they get scared, they start crying, then we're going to have a place where you can exit with them and be okay. Because I know I have a 4-year-old, and to see Jesus coming down the road and getting whipped and beaten scares her to death, and of course I don't want her to be scared, and so I would like to put her somewhere in the nursery, or we have 2 nurseries available, plus we have an overflow room to where it's not as dramatic. You know, you can kind of watch it on TV, and it doesn't just put it right there. So we have a big screen for those that maybe have a small child that still don't want to miss anything.
Okay, so show times are what, 7 o'clock on Saturday?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock on Saturday.
6 o'clock on Saturday.
And Sunday, 10 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, and how do you get to the church?
If you will take I-10, exit College Street like you're going to Liberty, and then take a left on Chamberlain Drive. We're the first church on the left.
All right, the Calvary Tabernacle Church, they're going to have their Easter drama, and of course, again, it's going to be this Saturday and Sunday, and for more information, you can call the church.
And it is free.
And of course, that's the most important.
That's it.
Our favorite 4-letter word, free. So,
that's it.
Awesome. Thanks for what you do for the community. We appreciate it.